Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our... It's the Pac-Man. Juan Manuel Marquez, one of the greatest fighters Mexico has ever produced. A world champion in 4 weight classes and held 9 major world titles from featherweight to light welterweight.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Mexico City.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw it. I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
Sugar Ray Leonard. It's Sugar Ray.
This back.
A lot of trash talk between these. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. That jab doesn't find a home. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Defense is not an option for these two. That counter shot lands. Jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
You're not giving outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. That jab won't score. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The perfect counter lands. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This fight has a real good flow to it. How about that time counter shot? Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second,
Let's get it started in round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Well done with that counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Swing and a miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard now. Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nope, that jab not going to score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with a jab. Catch and shoot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, power.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray and that. Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. Just misses with that jab. So much firepower here. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter. Good counter punching. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Can't find a home with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Jab does not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, there was... Let's start the 6th. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
So close with that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Sugar Ray's in trouble! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round.
What's he doing?
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Just missing with the uppercut. They miss with the jab. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just avoids the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray. And there's the bell for round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Trying to land that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Unlucky to miss with that jab. And Sugar is in trouble.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, that's about as close.